The world is basically coming to an end, guys. I mean, things are absolutely not looking good. Listen to this right here and pay very close attention. Today we have a lot to talk about from Kim.com. Zelensky just asked NATO to start a nuclear war with Russia. This is insanity. What is happening, guys, right? We're going to be talking about this once we watch this video clip. Listen very carefully.
Що повинно робити НАТО? Унеможливлювати застосування Росією ядерної зброї. Але, що важливо, я ще раз звертаюсь до міжнародної спільноти. Як це було до 24-го? Превентивні удари, щоб вони знали, що з ними буде, якщо вони застосують. А не навпаки, чекати ядерних ударів Росію, щоб потім сказати, ах, ти так, ну ось тримай від нас. Переглянути застосування свого тиску. Ось я вважаю, що повинна робити НАТО. Переглянути порядок застосування. Що повинно...
Wow, guys, things are not looking too well, right? If you go down here, enough is enough. Stop sending this lunatic money and weapons. Idiot politicians cheering for this guy in parliaments around the world. Are you nuts? He literally just asked for the end of the world. Preemptive strikes. So, guys, this is not good. This is not good, right? It's crazy because years ago, a long time, we have been saying that they will bring, or they will do anything to bring on the collapse of the global system, basically, right? Anything, guys. It doesn't matter what happens in the middle, right? He said exactly what is captioned. His PR folks trying to walk it back that he didn't mean quote-unquote strikes when he says strikes. Fascinating, guys. Wow, if this is actually true, then this is crazy because it just keeps reminding me of Mr. Poole, Mr. Poole, Mr. Poole. Why? Because he's been posting for years now about explosions, right? Possible bombs, nukes, and whatnot. I mean, guys. This was just tweeted a little bit ago, guys, from Disclose TV. Justin, nuclear Armageddon threat back for the first time since Kennedy and the Cuban Missile Crisis. Biden says at a fundraiser in New York City. More Putin, quote, not joking, quote unquote, not joking about tactical nuclear weapons. Biden added, wait, what is happening, guys, right? Stop it. Their goal is to pump as much fear into you as possible so when their salvation is offered, most will accept without hesitation. We just talked about this, right? This was just tweeted like literally a little bit ago, guys. This is me from the future basically talking to you guys because I had to add this in. And now it keeps accelerating. So listen very carefully. On one side, we have that, which is just taking place, right? And on the other, we have this. The head of the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, is warning the world is heading towards an age of breakdown. This is what happens during recess, right? Exactly, guys. People don't understand what's actually happening, right? This is how XRP profits and benefits from the current situation that's taking place, guys. All they're waiting for is the collapse, right? So they can implement the new system. All these people are literally stating it, guys. What? Credit Suisse is now selling a 5-star hotel, and it's worth over that much in that Swiss currency, 400 million plus. Wow. A top executive recently said they had a strong capital and liquidity position. Now they're selling 184-year-old hotel. He should define strong liquidity position. Fascinating number as well. And if you go up here, the Bank of England has now confirmed that UK pension funds almost collapsed. What is happening? Again, one by one, the domino effect is it's just going to accelerate, guys. We told you that it's literally just going to accelerate, right, until the collapse hits. So if the collapse of the global system takes place at 2024, 2025, right? Do we know what's going to happen in 2023? People are going to suffer more and more and more. Middle class, basically inflation, right? Is going to wipe out the middle class, guys. They're just going to make it worse and worse and worse, as worse as possible, so we can beg and cry out for a solution, and they will bring it upon us, guys. This is crazy to me. What is happening? This is a prime example of how quickly things can change in the financial system. We are in uncharted water, and central bankers must feel very overwhelmed with everything going on in the global economy. Prepare is all I could say, right? Prepare. I mean, it's good to look at all the things that's happening now because it's best to know every situation possible, right? So we are therefore we are basically in the know, and will be on the same level playing field as the quote-unquote elites. Credit Suisse wealth manager DM right now. The collapse of this bank is imminent. I work for Credit Suisse Wealth Management. A lot of clients are pulling their cash right now and transferring it to our competitors. HR calendar is fully booked right now with exit interviews. What? Guys, I'll just prepare, right? Fascinating stuff. I can't believe my eyes. Then we have from The Economist. Stop it. A great rebalancing. Very interesting words, by the way. Between governments and central banks is underway. A brave new world is emerging. Wait, what? Get ready, change is coming. Hold on a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Rebalancing? Like what? Perhaps the law, the rules, right? Let's check this out, guys. And this is from The Economist. What's next? A special report on the world economy. Again, everything is collapsing, guys. This person is on top of it all, right? They tell you subliminally what will take place. All red, guys. Do we see what's happening? Or do we see what's upcoming? Right? Oh, I can't believe my eyes. What is happening? A new macroeconomic era is emerging. What will it look like? Guys, it's actually happening because we were talking about this for a long time now, right? And it's actually coming into fruition. You guys think I'm happy? Well, of course I will be, because XRP will be the heart of the new financial system. But on the other side, a little bit sad, because things will become centralized, right? It's like a sacrifice that the people have to make. At the end, if you're invested into XRP, we're all going through the same thing, right? Through the same quote-unquote initiation, even though there probably isn't. For months, there has been turmoil in financial markets and growing evidence of stress in the world economy. You might think that these are just the normal signs of a bear market and a coming recession. But as our special report this week lays out, they also mark the painful emergence of a new regime in the world economy. Guys, what is that? Again, we told you, new, right? They will collapse the current system, not economy, but system, right? Money's tied into that, obviously, a big portion of it. That's why XRP targets all the money, guys. That is why they are targeting all the money, basically, because money controls everything, right? In this quote-unquote reality. And it's funny because there has been so many other shifts, as you guys can see, right? After the Second World War, and the pivot to free markets and globalization in the 1990s. So again, the cycle keeps repeating, guys. It doesn't matter, right? So climate change, a lot of different narratives, to say the least. But it also brings acute dangers, from financial chaos to broken central banks and out of control public spending. So at the end of the day, guys, there is so much happening, right? Federal Reserve cranking up interest rates as well, right? Something is literally going to break. And don't forget about this as well, right? Russia and you guys can see Ukraine as well. From Joseph A., the pivot will be epic. Fed's daily, I don't see rate cuts in 2023. But you know what's fascinating? Usually the opposite takes place. So if they want to make this world suffer even more and more and more, I believe the collapse happens 2024, 2025, right? At that fall 2024-ish to 2025, early 2025, guys. So around that time frame, I mean, that's a long time to say the least, but it's not at the same time, because time is moving very quickly now, right? So I do believe, though, the Fed will pivot, guys, and they're just going to kick the can down the road. But we'll have to see, because there's a lot of black swans taking place, right? Don't forget about the nukes and situations and whatnot. Now, aside from that, news, success happens through change, not chance. That's why we are empowering innovative finance leaders to change the way they do finance and drive business advantage with crypto. Who's joining us? Listen to this right here, guys. We see the steps, right?
Finance is always moving. But is it really moving forward? Or is it just stuck in the same old cycle? Crypto solutions are transforming finance, making it faster and more efficient than we ever thought possible, moving us all into a dynamic new era. Ripple. Crypto means business.
That was so symbolic. I'm actually mind blown. Do you guys know why? Oh my, listen to this, guys. So you guys can see the video how all these people are going in a cycle, right? Repeatedly. Look, in a circle, in a quote unquote loop. But you know what's fascinating? This woman right here, quote unquote, escapes it, right? Breaks free or transcends it. Towards what? Walking towards the sun. You can't make that stuff up, guys. Who's directing all this stuff for Ripple? That's actually crazy. Again, it's all symbolic. It's all like, I can't believe my eyes. This is how Ripple XRP is guaranteed, guys. Obviously not financial advice, but from everything we have seen, it's pretty simple. It comes from Edward. Tell me you're partnering with Ripple without telling me you're partnering with Ripple. Unlocking the potential of tokenized assets. In a separate experiment with a different group of participants, Swift similarly demonstrated that its infrastructure can serve as an interconnector between multiple tokenization platforms and different types of cash payments. From Ripple themselves, remember, Ripple is definitely interconnected to all those people, guys, right? All those quote-unquote powerful organizations. We already know about the central banks evolving RippleNet for a tokenized future, right? Everything's, they tell you right there, guys. Everything's heading towards this new world, right? This new era. Digital this and digital that. Everything, everything, everything. So that's how we are literally so many steps ahead, guys, right? Of everyone, of the majority, basically. Next tweet from Matt or Hammertoe. He basically replied right here, the hardest part about my role is trying to explain the difference between Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies over and over. And then Hammertoe tweeted out, easy, Bitcoin was revolutionary and proved the concept of artificial digital scarcity. All the rest are aware the actual innovation is now happening and business models are forming, right? Exactly. These people definitely know what's upcoming, right? People just don't care enough to see, right? So, at the end, we know where we are headed towards, but not financial advice. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys, please relax. Mason Dayton is. See ya.